Yo, what's up guys, my name is MJ and today we're going to find out what is the fastest hypercar in Forza Horizon 5. And that of course includes all the cars in this class right here. Under car type we got hypercars right here. And the track that I'm going to be testing all these cars on is this one right here, the Festival Drag Strip. You know, your cold classic drag strip. Alright, and here's our first car, the Aston Martin Valhalla concept car. Oh wait, hold up, gotta change my shifting to automatic. So yeah, we're going to be using automatic shifting and turning on launch control just so there's as little driver error as possible. Just to keep it as fair as possible, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, here we go. Aston Martin Valhalla concept. I think this thing's rear wheel drive, so the launch might be a little rough, although it didn't really seem like it. Didn't seem like we had too much wheel spin off launch. This thing looks sick. Love these new Aston Martin cars. Not that I'll ever be able to own one because they're all hypercars, but you know. Alright, so 15.6 is our time to beat. Alright, and up next we have a pretty similar looking car. This is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. This is not a concept car, this is an actual car. This thing, also rear wheel drive. Let's see how it can launch. Ooh, definitely a little bit worse than the Valhalla. Quite a bit of wheel spin off of that launch there. Yeah, boys, subscribe if you enjoy the content, leave a like and comment for the algorithm, really helps me out, and let's see what type of time the Aston Martin Valkyrie, I believe, put down. Ooh, 15.661, that's literally 5 thousandths quicker than the Valhalla concept. Alright, and up next we have our first Bugatti. This is the Bugatti Veyron Supersport. Now this thing weighs an absolute ton, but it is all-wheel drive. So, yeah, as you can see, the launch is a little bit better. But I'm not sure how good the top end is on this car, considering the weight. Yeah, 15.661, I believe, is our time to beat. Let's see, across the line. Oh, 16 seconds flat, so no. It cannot beat the Aston Martin Valkyrie. But let's see what a better Bugatti can do. This is the Bugatti Chiron. Chiron? I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's the better Bugatti. It's the newer Veyron, the Chiron. Let's see. I think it has a little bit more power than the Veyron Supersport. I'm not sure about the weight. I'm sure they weigh like around the same. They have that same quad turbo W16 motor. Yeah, across the line. Let's see. This thing's absolutely beautiful, by the way. 15.672, so no, it cannot. That's like a tenth. No, not even a tenth, like 100th away from the Valkyrie's time. I mean, all these races are pretty close. Yeah, I think every single race we've done so far has been within like 4/10 of a second. All super close races. But yeah, here's our LaFerrari. This one is rear-wheel drive, so we're not getting the best launch. But this might just be the most beautiful car we raced today. Damn. This thing is absolutely stunning. Okay, across the line. This one has a kind of significantly less power than the Chiron. Yeah, 16.5, so yeah, the LaFerrari is our slowest one so far. Oh, and I forgot to mention, all these cars are 100% stock. Stock tires, stock engine, stock everything. Just to keep it 100% fair. Yeah, here's the SF90. This might be one of our fastest ones. All-wheel drive, 1,000 horsepower. And it's pretty lightweight. I think this one, it's a pretty good chance. But we're getting the special cinematic ending. I don't know why, like, Forza does that sometimes, but it doesn't do it every single race. It only gives it, like, every, 10 races or something. Oh, never mind, 16.229. Alright, up next we have a car I've never even heard of, the Gordon Murray Automotive T.50. Now, this has the least amount of horsepower of any car on this list. Are in the hypercar class, but it's also weighs the least. So, oh my god, it revs up to 12,000 RPM. Damn. This thing sounds insane. Oh, another cinematic ending. Yeah, that Aston Martin Valkyrie is still holding pretty strong. Hasn't been taken down yet. Still hasn't been taken down. 17.864 for the T50. Yeah, 15.661, still our time to beat in the Aston Martin Valkyrie, but this here has a pretty good chance if we can get a good launch. This is the Hennessy Venom GT. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not the greatest launch. You know, this has a really good power to weight ratio, but it has so much power and it's rear-wheel drive. As you can see, that launch just was absolutely terrible. So much wheel spin. Almost like ran into another car there. Yeah, 16.521. I'm sure if we had better tires, this might be a better, this might have actually given the Valkyrie a run for its money. Up next, we have the Hennessy Venom F5, and this should take down the Aston Martin Valkyrie. It is 1800 horsepower. So hopefully we can get a good launch with it. Really bad launch, but it does have a lot more power than the Valkyrie, so we should make up some time here. Once we actually got grip. Across the line, 15.661 is the time to beat. Let's see. 14.910. Our first sub 15, set by the Hennessy Venom F5. Alright, up next we have the Ital-designed Zoruno, another car that I'd never heard of outside of Forza. Yeah, I was reading the stats on this thing, and I low-key feel like it should just be in the supercar class. This thing isn't, like, crazy fast. Sounds crazy good, though. That V10. Damn. I mean, it looks like a hypercar. Yeah, we're going from a car with like 1800 horsepower to a car with like 600. Yeah, 18.431. That might be the slowest time so far. Alright, for our first Koenigsegg on this list, we have the Koenigsegg CC8S. The least powerful, oldest Koenigsegg that's in the game. So, pretty low expectations for this one, I can't really lie. But the future Koenigseggs, I'm sure, will absolutely give the F5 a run for its money. Yeah, 17, 18, looked like an 18.7. Let's see. Yeah, 18.796. Not the fastest. Alright, up next we have the Koenigsegg 1:1. Now it's called the 1:1 because it has a 1:1 power to weight ratio, which means it should have the best power to weight ratio of all the cars on this list. But again, just like the F5, it struggles with traction off the line. This just has so much power and it's rear-wheel drive. Yeah, we're absolutely smoking those AIs. Let's see what type of time this thing put down. 15.246, so it beat the Aston Martin Valkyrie, but could not touch the Hennessy Venom F5. Alright, up next, the most powerful Koenigsegg, the Koenigsegg Regera. This thing's a little bit interesting. It has one gear, I'm pretty sure. Or it's like one or two. Yeah, look at that. Just one gear. I forget why it has that. I knew at one point, but I just low-key forget. Oh my god, this thing's fast! Oh my god! The one gear is low-key nice, because you don't have to, like... There's no, like, cuts in the power when you're shifting. Oh, but 15.533. So, a pretty good time. I think that one also beat the Aston Martin Valkyrie. That should make it the third fastest on this list. Alright, up next we have the Koenigsegg Jesko. Now this car is actually the fastest top speed car in the game. I think it can go like, I think it's like 310 miles per hour, which no other car can do in this game. It can reach the highest speed. But in stock form on a drag strip, not too sure if it can take down the Hennessy Venom F5. Let's see. There was a hell of a lot of wheel spin at the beginning of that. So let's see. 15.204, so still can't touch the F5. Alright, our final Koenigsegg, the Koenigsegg Agera RS. Now I'm pretty sure this is like one step below the Koenigsegg 1:1, so pretty low expectations. Well, I mean, not low expectations, but lower than the Jesko and the 1:1, I should say, and the Regera. Absolutely smoking that Drivatar pack right now. Let's see what type of time the Agera RS can put down. 15.254, so still pretty consistent for the Koenigsegg's to get a 15.2. Alright, the first of many Lambos, we have the Lamborghini Veneno. This thing's might just be the best looking Lamborghini, I cannot lie. Thing's absolutely stunning. Yeah, this thing's sick looking. It's got that Aventador V12, so it sounds amazing too. So yeah, all these Lambos should have all-wheel drive, so they all should get pretty good launches, but I'm not sure if they have quite the same amount of horsepower as a Koenigsegg or a Bugatti. Yeah, 17.9, not the best. Alright, up next is a Lamborghini Centenario. Now I'm pretty sure this also has the same exact Aventador V12 that's in the Veneno. And of course the Aventador. So yeah, we should be seeing a pretty similar time to the Veneno. This also looks absolutely stunning. I'm not sure which car I think looks better, the Centenario or the Veneno. I think I gotta give it to the Veneno, but the Centenario looks so sick at the same time. Lambo really knows how to make some good-looking cars. Yeah, 18.019, so pretty slow. I think actually slower than the Veneno. Alright, up next we have the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. Now in Forza they do have the normal Aventador, the Aventador J, the Aventador SV, and the Aventador SVJ. So I'm deciding to just use the SVJ since it's the best out of all of them. And I'm sure then you guys want to see every single one of the Aventadors going. So, you know, just using the SVJ. Peak of the Aventador. Yeah, still using the same engine as the Centenario and the Veneno. Lambo really likes to reuse that, the Aventador V12 engine, I guess. Alright, up next we have our first and only Lotus on the list, the Lotus Evija. But this one absolutely will not disappoint because it has 1900 horsepower, stock. I think it's a full electric. Yeah, it's a full electric. But my god, is it quick. Oh, but it tops out at 220. Oh my god, that's a huge downside. Maybe if the gear ratio tuning was like a little bit higher, or like I could rev it a little bit higher. Nope, if the gear ratios were a little bit longer is what I'm trying to say. Maybe we would've got a better time. Oh my god, a 14.2? Never mind, we do not need longer gear ratios. That's still the fastest car we've put down. Yep, that's the fastest time we've put down so far, 14.242 for the Lotus Evija. Up next is our first McLaren, the McLaren P1, one of the OG hypercars of the Holy Trinity. If you don't, the Holy Trinity is the McLaren P1, the Porsche 918 Spider, and the Ferrari LaFerrari. If you guys don't know, the Holy Trinity is... I think it's because they all came out around the same time, and they were all like some of the fastest cars in the world, and they all are coming out at the same time. Yeah, let's see what type of time the P1 can put down. 16.752, not too bad. Alright, up next is the McLaren Senna. Absolute stunning car. A lot of people don't even like the look of the Senna. I'm not too sure why. Like, I think this car looks absolutely sick. I think it looks so race car, which, I mean, that's cool to me. But I don't know, a lot of people don't even like the look of this car. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you like the look of the McLaren Senna? Personally, I do. I think it looks pretty sick. Yeah, 17.042. Not the greatest. Alright, up next is our final McLaren, the McLaren Speedtail. Now this car was literally built to be, like, the fastest top speed car ever. That's why it's built, like, that's why it's shaped so much like a teardrop. The super long tail. Makes it look very interesting. It's a very long car. The long way. Let's see. What type of time can it put down? Ooh, that's actually, wow. That's actually pretty good. 16.457 for the McLaren Speedtail. Alright, up next is the Mercedes AMG 1, or the Project 1, I'm pretty sure it goes by both names. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you get to race this car right at the beginning of the game, like in the intro. It's super sick. It's a super sick car. But low-key, we shouldn't have it in track mode, we should have it in highway mode, for the least amount of drag as possible. But whatever, I'm not sure if you can actually change that when you're in a drag race. 17.127, not the fastest. Alright, up next is the Neo EP9, and low-key, this one has potential. 1400 horsepower, all-wheel drive. This has pretty good potential to take down the Hennessy Venom F5. But again, it is that weird one-gear electric thing. Let's see. Actually, no, the Hennessy Venom F5 already got taken down. Let's see, 16, oh, so low-key not the fastest. It's the Lotus Evija that we're trying to beat now, I forgot. Yeah, 16.822. You know, not the fastest time set by the Neo EP9. Alright, up next is the Pagani Zonda Cinque Roadster. Super long name for a super special car. Oh my god. Wow, that sounds amazing. Damn. I love Paganis, man. Some of the coolest cars ever built. Cross the line, let's see. Ooh, 17.911. That's like pretty slow. That's like the slowest time we put down in a while. Alright, up next is the Pagani Huayra BC. Now this should easily put down a better time than the Cinque Roadster. This is the objectively better Pagani. Wow, I had no idea that this only revved to like, what's that, like 6,300 RPM? Like that's low-key pretty low, it doesn't rev very high. But that's besides the point. Let's see what type of time it put down. Okay, 17.142. So the Pagani's, you know, not the fastest compared to the other hypercars. Alright, up next, the Porsche 918 Spider. The final, the third car of the hypercar trinity. Because we've already tested the P1 and the LaFerrari. This is the third car in the trinity. And it also should be the fastest in a straight line, considering it has all-wheel drive. Oh, wow. Oh wow, we're about to be passed by the AMG 1s. I thought those were the easiest drivatars. I could have sworn I put the drivatars on the easiest difficulty. Let's see. 16.524, so not even bad. I think that was better than the P1 and the LaFerrari. Damn, those AMG 1s, pretty quick, even with the AIs. Alright, up next we have the Rimac Concept 2, and I'm pretty sure that this is gonna beat the Lotus Evija. 1800 horsepower, all-wheel drive, electric. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't top out like the Evija did. Yup. Yup, this should do it. Alright, watch the top left. 11, 12, 13. Oh my god, is that a 13? I think it's our first sub 14. Yup, 13.566. That's our first place right now. The Lotus, nope, the Rimac Concept 2. Alright, up next we have the only car that I feel like actually has a chance of taking down the Rimac Concept 2, and that is the Rimac Nevera. Now this car's a little bit more power and a little bit more torque than the Concept 2, but it weighs more. So, let's see. 16,000 RPM. I think it just does that because of, it doesn't really know how to show, like, the electric power band. Alright. Cross the line. I wasn't looking at the time. I have no idea. 13.5 is to beat. Oh wow, it's actually like significantly slower. Okay, so 14.4 for the Nevera. So that means the Concept 2 is still in the #1 spot. Alright, and the final car on today's video, the Zenvo TSRS. This is the car with the funky wing that like moves back and forth. Let's see. See how the wing moved a little bit there? As I was correcting that oversteer. Yeah, very interesting looking car with that massive wing with the hydraulics on it. Pretty interesting idea for a car to have like a hydraulic wing to give you downforce. Yeah, 16.454, so not the fastest. But not, you know, pretty respectable time nonetheless. But yeah, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, leave a like and comment if you enjoyed the video. This is our winner right here, the Rimac Concept 2, with a time of 13.56, I believe it was. But yeah, that's about it. See you in the next one. Peace.